Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. That's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Blue, 32, ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss, first play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Now Love on the play fake. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first down from the 41.
Ready. Black, 90, ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set, cut.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They're going to go. It's Love. Well, caught by his running back. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Set, hut. Hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Running once more with Brooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All that modest improvements. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
And at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Young hangs on to it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready, ready, set.
3rd and long, Young. Diving right side, got it!
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Ready.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
32, 43 rail. Steal, black. Set,
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback is man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Ready.
Love now, off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first. We've set it downs from the 37.
Ready?
Loves to throw again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A second down throw here for Love. Fits it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Drill, 52. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 11-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
On the ready.
Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Ready up.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
6. Mega. Ready. Yellow, 22. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Set.
Love. He brings it in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Down. 45. White.
So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. They're down to their final one in this half. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Ready. Drill green. Blue, 32. Fury, yellow. Set, hut.
They'll throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ready.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut, cut.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
On second down, it's Brooks. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now he's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Set, go.
Brooks on the counter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Set, ready. 10 black. Ready.
Young on the play action. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Red, 38. Hut.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, set.
Again, it's Brooks. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out.
Okay.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Down. Ready.
4th down. Young throwing. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead. Here's Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 red. Set. Hut.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
They'll air it out on third. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's good for our Panthers.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 52, ready.
Young working from the gun. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2-yard line.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Brooks. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Set, go.
Brooks again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Nixon now to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
On the double.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Blaster, 6, 45. White, ready.
Here's Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Kraft picks it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Set, hut.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The highest metric, the city just made it sweet. You could diabetic, they mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it, walking New Orleans with the LA, get the LA yelling.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Love with it on first down. Buying some time right. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. So that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Love now on first and 10. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trayvon Merritt has it. And the Panthers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready, set.
Going to Brooks here to start the half. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go. Set.
They're going play action. Young. Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Let's go. Set, go.
Young hangs on to it. Galloping inside the 40. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line.
46 yards.
One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ready?
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Packers secure it. Now, no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Okay, ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Cut it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Black shot. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Down. 10 black.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On the double.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Set hut. Drill green. 45. White. Slide blue. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Play fake, it's Love. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Love now off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
On second down, Jacobs. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Ready, ready. Blue, black, 95. Ready?
To the air on third and long. Pass brought in by Watson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
17 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's smash. Red. 52 blue. White. White. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it second and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Rolling out to his left. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Down. Red, 38. Ready, ready.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, grit, red, cycle. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again. Trayvon Merrick has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Defense getting in on the Farm Bronc with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say you can't play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 40, red, yellow. Set.
Love back to it after the pick. Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Play action. Love. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way the core component like the pass rush today isn't there, but the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Offense up to the line fast. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's Golden working the sideline. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
Once more, it's Love. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends.
Ready,
but when you
break.
get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Ready?
Quick throw out wide by Love. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. I think the Packers got to that one. The refs agree. Packer football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Ready?
So first down from the 41.
Set. Set.
On the give, it's Brooks. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Ready?
Nice
Ready.
run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we set.
Hands off here for Brooks. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 ready.
Running once more with Brooks. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. Set.
On the carry, this is Brooks. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers moments away from win number 12. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Brooks going for the marker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
4th and 1.
The Packers take their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Let's ready.
Going for it with Brooks. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over till it's over.
On the ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Slide through.
To the air with Love. Buys some breathing room here. He's across the 15. And they take him down at the 18-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
6. Mega.
Love with it on 1st down. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
32 yards.
22 meters.
That's another Packers first down.
Now Love on the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Takes the grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packer first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Let's go now. 52 Blue. Blue striker.
Stick it in the air. Love. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Red, yellow. Hut.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught near the goal line. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They'll set up here for the point after. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Down a score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Drawing up the design keeper. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into